Hey, Honors Lit, this is a video for vocab 14, completing the sentence. Number 1, in the untended garden, the weeds were so plentiful, abundant, that they all but smothered the few flowers that managed to bloom. They were so, the adjective we're looking for there is profuse. They were so profuse. So many of them. Okay. Adverb, the weeds grew profusely in the untended garden, right? Okay, number 2, of the millions of immigrants who came to America from all over the world, only the Africans arrived here in bondage, in chains, and the noun we need there is shackles. Okay. Number 3, people who are reasonably well satisfied with the government under which they live cannot be provoked to rise up against it. But the verb we're looking for, it's a synonym. They can't be stirred up. They can't be incited. All right. Well, I don't know when this sentence was written, but now it seems pretty easy in today's society to incite a riot, to get something like that going. Okay. Number 4, he is certainly a blank talker, but does he have a firm grasp of the subjects he is discussing? Good at talking. Okay, that's one of the meanings. Glib is the word we're looking at. Glib, couple of meanings. The one that's being used here, always ready, always has something to say, always ready with his opinion or ready to talk, a glib speaker, all right? Or a glib could also, it can also be an adjective that means like insincere, not really, almost kind of thoughtless. All right. Now we had a word like that. A couple of lessons ago, similar in meaning to glib. All right. That's my first challenge for you. Okay. Find that synonym. Then number 5, the heavy rains of June brought a blank, kind of a inpouring, okay, of mosquitoes into the neighborhoods bordering the marshlands. Okay. The word we're looking for is influx. Okay, influx. All of these mosquitoes coming in. All right. Okay, so here's my second challenge. Give me the noun opposite. Okay, give me the noun opposite of influx. Okay. Number 6, his old-fashioned clothes were patched and the word we're looking for, old, kind of shabby, very much how we would describe the clothing worn by the English soldiers right before Agincourt that gave them that ghost-like appearance. The word the adjective we need to put in that blank is threadbare. His old-fashioned clothes were patched and threadbare, but we could see that he had made every effort to keep them spotlessly clean. Okay. Number 7, the entertainer cleverly kind of made up on the spot. It's a verb that I kind of made up on the spot. Let's see. Limericks and other comic rhymes on subjects suggested by the audience. He improvised. Okay. If you improvise, you do something you perform without practice. Okay. Now, my third and final, we've had two adjectives, I believe, that in past lessons that, at least one in past lessons that is an adjective that means, unrehearsed. Okay? So give me that adjective. Okay? By the way, in number 5, that challenge, that is also the opposite of influx, is also a past vocab word. Okay? All right, number 8. His books are scattered around in such a reckless, unorganized fashion or manner that it is a mystery to me how he can find the ones he wants. And what we're looking for is haphazard. Okay? Kind of such a haphazard manner. Okay? Number 9. My dog Rover may look like a mutt at first glance, but in fact, he has a distinguished family tree, origin. Okay? The word we're looking for is pedigree. All right? Number 10, the Roman numeral, and there you have it there, is inscribed on the commemorative plaque that adorns the blank of the new building. Okay, and it's the piece of the building that is set first because everything is measured off of that. The word we're looking for is cornerstone, right? Okay, everything is aligned with that cornerstone. Okay. Number 11. Now this one is an interesting word. With one flashing stroke of his mighty axe, the skilled woodsman was able to blank the heavy branch from the tree trunk. Okay, and the word we're looking for is cleave. Means to, cut it right off, or to split open, or to cut. But interestingly enough, it also means to cling to. Okay, so it can mean to cut, or if you cleave to someone, you cling to them. All right? You adhere to them. You might cleave to a belief of something. All right? So it's kind of interesting. They almost sound like opposites. Okay. Let's see. Number 12. We certainly did not expect to receive such a friendly, outgoing, cheery greeting from someone who had been described to us as cold and unsociable. The word we're looking for is cordial. Okay. Now, that's the adjective, the same spelling and same pronunciation. It can also be a noun, and it's a liqueur. A cordial is like a type of liqueur or a drink. Okay. 13. With all the worries I have on my mind at the moment, why would I want to become mixed in with in other people's arguments? The word we're looking for, or involved, the word we're looking for there is embroiled. Okay, Why would I want to be embroiled, the verb there, or involved in somebody else's arguments, okay, in other people's issues? Okay, that's embroiled. Number 14, after that humiliating loss to Henderson, can the Belleville squad rebound from the way bad spanking and regain its winning form? A way bad spanking, it's a debacle. Okay, that's the noun we're looking for. I saw in the newspaper the other day where a varsity girls team beat another team like 96-4. And the article was debating a mercy rule in basketball. And yeah, when there's a debacle like that. Okay, number 15. With the Louisiana Purchase of 1803, Jefferson, the verb we're looking for there is annexed a vast territory that doubled the size of the nation. Now, annex, depending on which syllable you accent, is either a noun or a verb. So, annex, the verb form, annex is the noun form. An annex is like a building that's attached to an original one, okay? And then the annex is to add to, annex is to add to it, all right? So the Louisiana Purchase annexed a bunch of land. It added to the land we already had, okay? Let's see, 16, as we grow older and perhaps wiser, we reconcile, is the word we're looking for, ourselves to the fact that we will never achieve all that we hoped in life. We kind of settle or resign. We become resigned to that sort of idea, all right? That's what reconcile. We kind of work it out in our head, okay? And maybe in our hearts. If you reconcile with someone, you work things out, okay? If you have a problem, you work things out. 17, by proving that his 18th birthday came one day before the election, Vincent was exonerated of the charge of unlawful voting. Okay, if you exonerate someone, you prove them innocent. All right, they are cleared from charges or accusation. Okay, if you indict them, then they are proven guilty. All right, but if they are exonerated, they are proven innocent. Okay, or free from accusation. Number 18. Oh, this is going to have to be my, let's see, I had 1, 2, 2, did I give you 3 challenges already? Oh, yeah, I did give you 3. I'm going to give you 4. Okay? And here it is, 18. I saw nothing but peril in the prospect of trying to scale a cliff so sheer and precipitous that even expert climbers shied away from it. Precipitous is an adjective form. You need to give me the noun form and tell me who in Return of the Native told Eustacia that she was on at the noun form. Okay. All right. So that's the 4th clue. You could get a bunch of bonus points this one. 19. Her deathly paleness and distraught expression told us she had already received the tragic news. All right. Another name for paleness is pallor. All right, it's unnaturally pale. Okay. Number 20. She was so almost lifeless, rendered lifeless by the illness that it was several weeks before she could return to her job. She had no energy. She just like had no vitality. So we formed this adjective, this participle, by adding the D prefix, which always means down. All right. Her vitality, her energy was way down. Okay. So she was devitalized. Devitalized. And then our last one. So we're going to use one word, obviously, more than once. When Gwen was injured on the slopes, we had to come up with something on the spot. Stretcher from our ski poles and jackets. Okay, I'll let you figure that one out since it's a repeat. All right, hope this helps you out. Bye now. 4 challenges. Okay, 4 challenges were 4, 5, 7, and 18. Okay, talk to you later. Bye.